Hello, I'm back again to do another assignment check. So this was our little assignment here to practice with the variables on both sides with multi-step equations. So we had 6 problems we need to do and six checks with it. So because it asks for the check, yes, we do need to plug in to check our answer. So let's get rolling here. Number 1, step 1 was to distribute where we can. So it looks like it's only going to be this side. So 2 times 3x and 2 times negative 4 here. 2 times 3x is going to end us up with 6x. And 2 times negative 4 will be a minus 8. And a minus 2x. Equals, well over here we just have 10x plus 4 with nothing going on, so I can't do anything there. Going to combine my like terms. So 6x's minus 8 and then minus 2x. My like terms here are my 6x and my minus 2x. So when I combine those, we will just get 4x minus 8 equals 10x plus 4. I'm now going to gather my variables to one side. I'm going to do that myself by subtracting 10x's. Subtracting 10x's. And we will have negative 6x minus 8 equals 4. Now I'm going to do my next step, but kind of bring my stuff up to the right here. So we're going to add 8 since it's just a nice 2-step here. And we will end up with negative 6x is equal to 12. And finish this off, divide by negative 6, divide by negative 6, and x is equal to 12 divided by 6 is 2, and a positive divided by a negative is negative. So negative 2 is our x. Now this is asking us to check our answer. So everywhere there's an x in my equation, I'm just going to replace it with that negative 2. So 2 times 3 times negative 2 here. Minus 4 minus 2 times negative 2 equals 10 times negative 2 plus 4. Let's see if these things are indeed equal. I forgot a parentheses. There we go. Now we're in good shape. So inside my parentheses, I need to finish that. I'm going to do kind of kill 2 steps with one stone here. So this 3 times this negative 2 is negative 6. And negative 6 minus this 4 will be negative 10. So we have 2 times negative 10. Minus, I'm just going to go ahead, 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So minus negative 4 will turn into a plus 4. 10 times negative 2 is negative 20 plus 4. All right. 2 times negative 10 over here is negative 20 plus 4. And these two things are exactly equal to each other. And if I finish simplifying, negative 16 equals negative 16. And our equality was maintained. So this checks out for us. This is good. Negative 2 was our solution. If we got a different solution, we would be ending up with something, just as an example, negative 16 is equal to 2, which would not be correct. Not a true statement, so it would not be a correct solution. But we ended up good here. We got something that was actually equal to something else, so we're all good. All right, number 2, distribute. Negative 7x. Negative 7 times 2 is minus 14 equals, oh, whoops, don't forget about that other x there. If you forget about it, we will be incorrect. So minus x, there we go. 2x minus 12. Combine like terms. Negative 7x's minus an x over here. Negative 7x minus x will end us up with negative 8x minus 14. equals 2x minus 12. Gather variables. I like to bring all mine to the left, so minus 2x minus 2x. So negative 10x minus 14 equals negative 12. Add 14, negative 10x equals 2. Divide by negative 10, divide by negative 10, and I'm just going to simplify that right away here. Negative 1/5. Negative 2/10 reduces down to negative 1/5. All right, here we go. This might get a little ugly here since we're dealing with a fraction, but no biggie. So, also going to shortcut this a little bit since we're dealing with that fraction. Negative 1/5 plus 2 minus 1/5 equals 2 times negative 1/5 minus 12. Now before I go willy-nillying through this check, I just want to be absolutely sure that I'm not wasting our time here, and let's go figure out if this is indeed the answer really quick. So indeed, look at that. It was negative 1/5 for us. So this will look a little crazy finishing this off, but we are going to be just fine. So negative 1/5 plus 2. As you saw in the other one, we were dealing with some decimals. So we'll just allow this to be dealt with with decimals. So negative 7 times, well, negative 1/5 plus 2 is actually going to become 1.8 for us, and then minus, I guess, since we're dealing in decimals, we'll just continue that. 2 times negative 1/5, that'll be negative 0.4 minus 12. Get my calculator out here. 7 times 1.8, or negative 7 times 1.8. Is going to give us negative 12.6 minus 0.2. Oh, plus 0.2, sorry, mistake there again, because of that double negative, equals negative 0.4 minus 12, and negative 12.6 plus 0.2 is negative 12.4. Negative 0.4 minus 12 is negative 12.4, and it checks out for us. So we are all good there. All right, number 3. Here we go. No need to distribute. There's no parentheses, nothing I can distribute, so step 1 is done. Step 2 is combine our like terms. So over here I've got a 3x and a minus x that will combine. Other side we got nothing, so that's all we have to do here. So 3x's minus an x will be 2x plus 2 equals negative 12 plus 9x. All right, like I have been saying the whole time, I like to bring my variables to the left so it stays clean for us in the end. I'm just actually going to scoot all this stuff over. So 2x plus 2 minus, nope. Yeah, sorry, minus x equals negative 12 plus 9x. So that was, sorry, getting lost here. Erase that. Now we're good. Bring my variables over. I'm going to subtract 9x, subtract 9x. negative 7x plus 2 will equal negative 12. Minus 2 minus 2. Negative 7x equals negative 14. Divide by negative 7. Divide by negative 7. And x is 2. Check it, check it, check it. 3 times 2 plus 2 minus 2. Just plugging in 2's wherever I see an x. Negative 12 plus 9 times 2. Here we go. So 2 minus 2, that'll just whisk away for us there. And we get a 6 equals negative 12 plus, well, 9 times 2 is 18. And negative 12 plus 18 is 6. We get the same thing. We get a true statement. Our equality was maintained. So, checks off. X equals 2 was our correct solution. Alrighty, now dealing with a negative. There's no number with it, but that's kind of hiding that invisible 1 there. So we're doing negative times 9. Negative 1 times negative 6. So negative 9 plus 6x plus 5 equals negative 3 plus 4x. Combine our like terms. We have a constant of negative 9 and a constant of 5, so we're going to go ahead and combine those. Negative 9 plus 5, we're going to get 6x minus 4 equals negative 3 plus 4x. Step 2's over. We've simplified both sides. Now we're going to move our variable, minus 4x minus 4x. 2x minus 4 is equal to negative 3. Just double check here, make sure I'm not making any mistakes. Nope, we should be good. Okay. I'm gonna add 4. 2x is equal to 1. And divide by 2, divide by 2. X is 1/2. And let's check it. Negative 9 minus 6 times 1/2 plus 5 is going to equal negative 3 plus 4 times 1/2. Do my parentheses first. Half of 6 is 3, so in my parentheses we will have 9 minus 3. Just going to leave us with a 6 in there. And plus a 5. So this is really going to simplify down here when I negative 6 plus 5. And negative 3 plus half of 4 is 2. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. And it checks off. We're good to go. We maintained that equality. We are all good. All right, number 5. It looks a little bit different than the others, but remember how we talked about this whole group of stuff is being divided by 3. So when we're solving, parentheses comes last. So what I want to do here is multiply both sides by 3, because that goes away for us, and we will have 2x plus 11 equals negative 3x times 3 is negative 9x. We could do this in a shorter way here from here, but I'm going to stay consistent with myself. I like to bring my variables to the left. So plus 9x plus 9x, we're going to get 11x plus 11 is equal to 0. And now we're going to subtract 11. Subtract 11. We'll have 11x equals negative 11. Divide by 11, and we are going to get x equals negative 1. And as always, at least for this sheet, we are going to check. So on top, we got 2 times negative 1 plus 11, all of that divided by 3. Is that equal to negative 3 times negative 1? All right, well on top here, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 11 is, the top will be 9. Is that equal to, I'm just going to go ahead and multiply my right side. Negative 3 times negative 1 is 3. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. Matching up with our 3 from the other side, it checks off, we're good to go. We know negative 1 is our correct answer. And finally, number 6 here to end it off. Going to distribute this x times 2 and x times 10. So 3x plus 27 will equal 2x is our 2 times x from there, plus 10x is our x times 10 from there. Whoops, 10x. Going to combine our like terms, which we have 2x terms on the right, so we got 3x plus 27 is equal to 12 x's. Step 3, bring all your variables to one side, minus 12x minus 12x. And we have negative 9 times x plus 27 is equal to 0. Minus 27 minus 27, and we will get negative 9x equals negative 27. Divide, divide, and x is 3. Let's go and test it just to be sure. 3 times 3 and plus 27, is that the same as 3 times 2 plus 10? So I'm going to shortcut this one big time here, but we got 3 times 3 is 9, plus 27 is going to give a 36 on that side. Is this equal to, well, 3 times 12, when I add those together in there, is 36. We got the same thing, so we know our answer of x equals 3, or our solution, is 3. And this checks off, we know we got the correct solution. So make sure you're following those 6 steps from the notes paper. Follow those all the way through, and you will have no mistakes going on throughout here if you're super careful. There we have it. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Bye.